I remember buying my first home with my husband. It was quite a journey and quite an experience. I was 6 months pregnant. We were moving to Michigan. We both had new jobs here, so there was a lot going on in our lives at the same time that we were trying to purchase a new home. Granted, it was about 6 years ago, so the market in Grand Rapids was a little bit different. We definitely weren't getting into bidding wars and things like that, but nevertheless, the first time home buying journey is there's just a lot going on, and there's a lot that you don't know, and it can be a little scary. So I really appreciated that our realtor was able to walk us through the process so smoothly. So in my emotional state, I wanted an old farmhouse with lots of character that we could live in over time, and my realistic husband thought that a move-in ready house would be a better fit for us at the time. And it's funny because we really landed on two houses. The one I wanted was an old farmhouse that while we were walking through it, I'm like, we should move this wall, we could have put a bathroom here, and I'm not concerned about adding plumbing, but it had a grapevine and a vineyard in the back, it had a guest house, it was on almost an acre, and then to my husband, he's thinking like, ching, 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 money, you're 6 months pregnant, who's gonna do this work? I'm so overwhelmed. And the house that my husband really loved was about a 5-year-old home. It was a bi-level. The only thing that we would really need to do is put some paint on some walls. There weren't any major renovations. It was really move-in ready. And to him, it just felt like something that would be easier considering that we were gonna have a new baby in 3 months. My husband won. He won the battle, and we ended up moving into the 5-year-old house. And you know, it's funny because I remember thinking this house doesn't have any character. I love old homes and I love character, and I keep thinking about when my daughters come home from college, driving up the driveway and going, this is where I grew up, and I couldn't picture it in that home. So about 5 years later, we did end up buying the big old farmhouse that we're in now and making it our, 30-year home. It's funny because I look back on it and I remember when we were moving out of our first house and I was standing in the kitchen and actually started crying because I thought this home has so much more character than I gave it credit for. We did some things. We added some new flooring and we made some changes to the home, but really the character came from all the memories that we had in that house. And now we are in our 30-year home, but it really goes to the story of what I deal with first-time home buyers all the time in regards to what do you really need versus what do you want in your first home. If this is truly, and what is your goal? So if this is truly your first home and you're only planning to be there for 5 years, what do you need for this first home versus if you're planning to be there for 30 years, okay, what really should we be looking for? So when we work with first-time home buyers, and we adore working with first-time home buyers. It's so great to be a part of this emotional journey for them and be able to just help walk them through it. One of the things that we really talk about is what do you need versus what do you want? So do you really need a massive kitchen that's completely redone and looks like it was done on HGTV? Or do you need a kitchen that's just really going to work for you right now? And then what are some of those wants so we can find something that really is a wonderful home for you that you're excited about?